Hi everyone! Ready for some math fun? The City Shop is getting ready for the winter season. They want to see how the people in their city prefer to keep themselves warm during cold weather. They need to know if they should provide more gas heaters, electric heaters, air conditioners, or fireplaces. The shop owner creates a survey or a questionnaire with one question and makes 100 copies. Then she collects the people's responses. And for her to see and understand the answers more clearly, she creates a chart. If we want to know the opinion of the whole community, we select a group of people to fill a survey, and this group will represent the whole community. It is impossible to ask every single person. That's why we select. This group does not give us the opinion of each and every person, but it does give us a good idea about what people want in general. In this math episode, we're going to explore surveys and learn how to interpret them. Have you ever been on a long car ride and you got really bored? It feels like you are never going to arrive. Well, you know what? I have a solution for you. There is a tally game you can play along with your family. Each person must have a small piece of paper and a pencil. Each player chooses a color, let's say blue. When you see a car of the same color, you add one tally mark on your paper like this. When you see 5 cars, the 5th tally mark is drawn diagonally on top of the rest, creating a bundle. So here we have 6 blue cars. By the end of the game, you compare your tally marks, and whoever has the greatest number of tallies wins. To know the number of cars, all you have to do is count by 5s, because each tally bundle consists of 5 tally marks. There were 6 blue cars. There are 5, 10, 12 red cars, and 5, 10, 15 silver cars. In this case, silver wins. Now we'll watch a music video about surveys.
Which dessert buns do they prefer? What is their favorite color? Which game do they play the most? What books do they like to read? If you want to know something about a group of people, then run a survey. Run a survey. A survey is a method of collecting data by asking people questions. A survey is a method of collecting data by asking people questions.
Before ordering new products, the beauty shop asked its customers about their favorite body mist scents. People had to answer a survey question by choosing one of 5 scents. Here are the survey results. It is impossible to ask every single person about their favorite scent, but this sample of people would give an approximate idea of what people prefer. How many people participated in this survey? Let's add the number of people. 14 people chose floral, 16 chose raspberry scent, 50 people chose vanilla, and 20 chose coconut. What's the answer? Let's add 100 people participated in this survey. Which scent is mostly preferred? It's vanilla, since the greatest number of people chose it. Imagine 1,000 people were asked to fill the survey. How many people are expected to choose vanilla? So 50 out of 100 chose vanilla. That's the number of people who chose vanilla over the total of people surveyed. 50% of them chose vanilla. 50 is half the 100. This fraction is equal to 1 over 2. 50 divided by 50 equals 1, and 100 divided by 50 equals 2. What's half 1,000? 50% of 1,000 is 500. So in a group of 1,000 people, 500 will ask for the vanilla scent. If 400 people were asked to answer the question, predict the number of people that would choose the coconut scent. How many people chose coconut? 20 or out of the 100? How many people will choose coconut if there were 400 participants? And here represents the missing number. 20 over 100 means 20%. What is 20% of 400? We're finding equivalent fractions. We multiply 100 by 4 to get 400. So this means we must also multiply 20 by 4. 20 times 4 equals 80. 80 out of 400 will choose the coconut scent, which is 20% of the selected group of people. An ice cream shop is planning to introduce a new ice cream flavor: caramel chocolate fudge ice cream and lavender honey ice cream. They asked 100 people about the flavor they would be interested to try. 44 people voted for lavender, and 18 people weren't interested in any of those flavors. How many people want to try caramel fudge? There are 8,000 people in the city, about 8,000. How many people out of these 8,000 would be interested in trying caramel? These are 3 options. We are finding the approximate number of people interested in caramel chocolate. First, how many people out of the 100 were interested in this flavor? Let's subtract the number of people who chose lavender and the number of people who weren't interested in any. 100 minus 44 minus 18. Or we can add 44 plus 18 and then subtract the answer from the 100. In either case, the answer is 38. 38 out of 100 chose caramel. How many out of the 8,000 are interested in this flavor? If there are 38 people per 100 interested, then how many people is that within the 8,000? We have 2 equal fractions here. We're multiplying by 80. 100 times 80 equals 8,000, and 38 times 80 equals 3,040, which is approximately 3,000. That is the first option on the list. Now it's your turn to create a survey. Think of a question that has a possible few answers. For example, what is your favorite summer activity? What kind of pizza do you like best? You can also choose a yes or no question, like, do you play a musical instrument? After choosing your question, write it on a piece of paper. Draw a chart, include the possible answers, and leave the space for answers. Next, select the people you want to participate in your survey. They can be your family members, neighbors, friends, or maybe even some strangers you meet at the mall. Make sure you have an adult with you in case you choose to talk to strangers. Fill the survey with as many answers as you can. Here's an example. I asked 50 people what they use the internet mostly for, and here are their answers. What will your question be? How many people are going to participate in your survey? After you collect all the responses, share with me in the comment section of the video your question and the response that received the greatest number of votes. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
لمشاهدة المزيد من الحلقات زوروا سات 7 بلس.